Broadcasting live from beautiful Belfast, Northern Ireland. It is me, Michael. Hello. How is it going? Welcome to the first stream of the week post SPIEL.Digital Weekender, which we will invariably cover as time goes on. But yeah, it is time for Let's Play Monday with me, your boy. So we're just going to chill out for a bit, let people show up, see who arrives, and then we'll make magic happen as per usual. Make sure that our screen is good, like so. That's looking nice. So we'll do that shortly. And yeah, we will play some game shortly. It's a little bit of the solo mode of Prisma Arena. Okay, who we got on the comments? The Bold Yoss stood by us the whole weekend. Thank you for your enduring support. Still in meetings, so not much interaction. That's fine. That's fine. You keep it chill, Yoss. You keep it chill, and all will be good. Yeah, I'm a bit bleh because I just woke up from an unintentional nap, so I might be a little bit all over the place, but we'll see how things go. But yeah, the plan today, like I said, is some solo Prisma Arena, and yeah, because I'm just looking across the place, like a magpie looking for shiny objects. We are joined today by Kira Cat, who is awake over there. We may see her later if she decides to grace us with her presence. But for now, how about we do a little bit of a countdown video and we'll kick off everything. All right, see you in a moment. There we go. Look at that. Ready to roll. Semi-professional, I guess, today. We'll see. I am wearing pajama bottoms, but hey, who isn't when they're working these days? All right, it is time for some solo Prisma Arena. So I tried this officially for the first time at the weekend and did okay. I had a little bit of coaching from the Divine Rory, who was sort of saying, hey, maybe you should try this, maybe you should do this. One thing I've learned is I've got to watch out for my lines, my diagonal lines. So yeah, Prisma Arena, this is our new game. It's coming out in, God, it's like 2 weeks now, just over 2 weeks, November 13th it's going to be released. And with that, it will be you'll get the 2-player, 3-player, 4-player, like the team version of the game, all that good stuff. But we're going to be making these solo rules that we've been working on over the summer and earlier. We're going to be making those available digitally as well. So setup is like this. We've got a bunch of obstacles in the middle. We have 4 Prisma drones, which are these little dudes here. Let's see if I can zoom in on them a little bit. There we go. That's pretty good. So yeah, storyline-wise, these are basically the embodiments of despair, like despair seeping into the arena. But we've somehow managed to control a bit of it, and now we can see if we can take it down. On top of that, let's see if I can just move that out of the way. This is a drone generator, and the objective of the game in the solo mode is to wipe out 3 of these drone generators in a bid to become victorious, as you can see down here. So we've got the Prisma drone cards. They can move 0 to 4 spaces. They do 2 damage for every hit. And they have 1 hit point, but they will score you 2 points every time you knock them out. Okay, so far, so simple. The drone generators, meanwhile, they're sort of split into 4 different things. They have 3 hits each, so boom, boom, boom. The yellow one, which is up here, purple, pink, and blue. They can't move, they don't do any damage, but they are stacked. So once they take 3 damage, though, the nice thing is 2 things happen. Number one, the drone that it's currently, that it represents, so say, for example, the blue drone generator, if I wipe that out, the blue drone gets taken off the board immediately. And that's pretty cool because it can get you out of a particularly nasty spot. On top of that, they will generate every single time. So when they get wiped off the board at the end of a turn, they'll come back in. An end of a turn being the end of a round. So after 6 activations, basically. But yeah, they will come in and they will start going for you quite quickly. We get 3 activations each per turn. So I get to activate my 3 characters, my hero, who is right here, and you get 2 Mocon at random. So we've got Sunna and Grover today. But it'll go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. And these drones, they swarm pretty quickly. I will lose the game if they score 20 points or more. So the moment they get up there, boom, done. So I will need to be on my best in a bid to try and get these beaten. So let's have a look at what we've got. Oh, apparently we're getting a, sorry, we're having trouble. We keep playing this video on Facebook. Okay, interesting. I would suggest a jump over to twitch.tv, where apparently it is working okay, but we shall see how it goes. But thank you for the heads up, Ken, who was messaging me on my phone going, hey, this is not going super great for there. All right, cool. We are good to go. Let's make this happen. Let's make the magic go. And I will decide whether to go first or second. Well, actually, first I need to put my own characters on the board. So how about we do that? One thing I've learned is that I need to probably put my hero on one of the end spots here. So these are my spawn areas, these 4 spots here. So anytime somebody gets bounced, it's going to be coming back to there. Sunna, I need to keep close-ish to me because they give me that extra little bit of health from their special power. The resilience will give me 1 extra hit to my hit level, which is lovely. Grover is also pretty useful because Grover could pick me up and move me around. So let's do some quick maths. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay, minor change of plan. We're going to put Sunna there. We're going to put Grover there because Grover can do their special move, which is to hug. So they can give me an extra little sort of like boost for the first turn of the game. All right. Viewers look to be okay, so let's make the magic happen and kick it all off. I will let the drones go first, and the drones will always draw a card. They'll always draw a card, and they will always do this card if they can. If not, they'll do basic moves. Also, the first thing you should always do is check if they are within striking distance, because then they will just strike as their activation. But as there's nothing for any of them to strike, in other words, I'm over this side of the board and they're all on that side of the board, that's not going to happen. So they will try and move into position as quickly as possible to pull this move off, but thankfully they're not going to be able to. The one rule is they will always try and make your life as difficult as possible. That is what Rory said. So this is basically as challenging as you can make it. Or as challenging as you want it to be, I guess, because it's entirely down to your interpretation. So if we start from the top, let's go pink. They're just always going to move towards the hero. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, they're going to move towards the good characters, your characters. Yellow, they get to go 1 diagonal as per normal, like normal movement rules. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do a similar thing for the blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the purple will go 1, 2, 3. And then because it wants to get as close to us as possible, we'll give it a diagonal shift like so. So now we check to see, are any of them in range to do this dazzling blast? No, they're not. So we are okay. So that is the first activation for them. So now it's time for us to do our thing. We should probably draw some cards. That would be useful. Powers are gettable in the solo version of the game, but I'm probably not going to use a lot of them. And what I will do is, rather than have my hand of cards down here in front of me, I'm going to put my cards up here so everybody can just keep an eye on them at all the times. All right, so card number 1, we have a leap, which allows me to do 2 to 3 moves, move 2 to 3 spaces rather, ignoring characters, grappling, and obstacles. That's pretty good. Card number 2, an evasive strike, lets me do a normal strike and then move 1 space. And a dual blast. Okay, that's pretty good. It's nice having a range, 1 of each of the 3 different move types. So I can do a blast with force 1 twice. So what I could do is a basic move and then just blast this thing off the board. Because then it's out of my way and it won't come back in until the next turn. Because I really want to see if I can take this out pretty quickly. So how about we do that? How about we activate my hero, like so. We'll move them into range, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll hit this drone with the dual blast. So that will just do enough to take it off the board. So that is down. Let's pop it over there. And now I could do the leap, 1, 2, but I don't know if that's going to be a good idea quite yet. It might be better to just hold on to the cards that we've got and see if we can, get a bit more brutal next time. All right, so let's stop our turn there for our hero. That's going to be the discard for the drones when they need it shortly. Oh, and this is the discard for me. So what I'll do is their discard cards I'll stick up here. All right, so the drones activate again. Let's see what card they get to work with. Rotate again, I don't know. All right, so they are going to try and move into position as quickly as possible, and then do a direct strike. So that actually is, again, pretty good because none of them are really going to be able to reach any of my characters. So we'll have them move again. This one is going to just come straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have the yellow one cut through. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's close, but obviously for strikes you need to be like right next door to the thing you're trying to hit. And then the blue one will come down 1, 2, 3, and remember it wants to get as close as possible to do as much damage as it can. So they're done. Cool. Let's grab that and discard pile. Away we go. Cool. Tea as important as always. So how were weekends for folks? Do let us know. Obviously, we were trying to work a lot over the weekend with SPIEL.Digital, doing its thing. We did a lot of streams, which was cool. Spoke to a few people, showed off the games a bit, which was nice. Could have been a better show. Could have been a lot better show, to be honest. But I think that's a lot of that is down to the organisation. But hey, we'll be talking about that in the week. All right, what to do, my friends? Well, looking at the state of the board and looking at, we've got Sunna here, who could just do a straight off blast and smash the pink drone over there. So how about, yeah, we just take him off the board and we should be okay. Oh yeah, I should have given myself 2 points, by the way, for getting the first drone off the board. So Sunna will just do a straight blast. So that comes off. There you go over there. We get another 2 points. Now the points aren't that important. Obviously, the most important thing though is getting those generators. We need to get the 3 generators to beat the game. So apparently, yeah, Facebook Watch is not working super nice. So welcome to the YouTube stream, I guess, Ken. Bless you for joining. So yeah, they will get 1 more activation. So let's make that happen. Oh, we need to see what their card is. Dirk. So their card that they're working with now is, and I reckon they're probably going to get some damage in. Okay, so they're going to move. They're going to try and do this as much as they can. So the instructional grapple blast is blast with force -1 an opponent you are grappling, then move yourself 1, ignoring grappling. So they will try and do the most advantageous thing for them. We've only got 2 drones left on the board, but that's all good. So that will move down, do a grappled blast, and will hit me for 1 damage. I will pick up all of their yellow tokens and shove them here, just for a bit more easy access. All right, so the drone gets first hit in the game. Then it gets to move, and it's going to want to stay in as easy a position for striking as possible on the next turn. So it's got to move. So we'll move it into a grappling position that's adjacent. Blue will do the same thing. It'll move. It'll hit for 1, and then it will move into a grappling position. Now I've got to think in the minds of the drones, which is ironic because drones really wouldn't have minds. It wouldn't move here because that's going to put it in striking distance of Grover. So it'll move here because A, it's out striking distance, and B, or rather blasting distance, and B, it keeps my hero character grappled. All right, so that is their 3rd activation done and dusted, and now it is time for Grover to do their thing. Now, do I want to try and take down one of these drones in a bid to help me out next time around? I could have Grover move up and do an evasive strike, which would just mean that I've got one of these drones still on me. They are all going to respawn at the end of the turn, but let's see how that goes. Yeah, I don't think my hero is going to be able to deal with 2. So how about we have Grover do a move. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's have them hit the blue one. Why? Because I want to. So we'll use the evasive strike. Sorry, I'll move that grapple blast card up there as well. We'll use the evasive strike, and it whacks the blue one off the board. Wink. So track in another hit there for 2. I have no more like attack cards left, so I can't wipe out this yellow one. But what I can do on my turn, I'll go first and attack again, and it'll be fine. It will be grand. Cool. So strike 1, then move, strike, then move 1, ignoring grappling. I will move Grover to here because they can still strike. So that'll be all right. And it gets them out of the grapple range, so we're sorted. All right, so everybody has done their various things. So it's the end of the round. We reset all the dials as per normal. Beginning to work. There we go. There we go. Reset, 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 reset. I draw 2 cards from my combo deck. And they're all moves. All right, that's not great. Because those combos are important. But hey, we'll see how things go. The drones will respawn. So the areas that they'll come back into, blue is the one that's up here. Oh, no, blue's this one. Because we've got, the pink one will regenerate there. The purple one will regenerate here. Yellow will regenerate here. And blue will regenerate there. Cool. Right, so let's put them on their spots. All right. Oh, and when a generator is destroyed as well, by the way, the drone will still come back. It'll just come back to the nearest one to its initial spawn point. So that'll be all cool. Right. Now, do I really want them to go first? I think I might do. I mean, yeah, I know it'll take... My hero will get 1 damage. No, I'll play it safe. I will see. I will go first. And I'm going to use Grover to just do a straight up strike. I think the yellow drone that we've got there. Is top down better for y'all? Probably. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm going to have Grover here, smash the yellow drone, and take it off the board, like so, which tags me a couple more points. And keeps me safe. It's fine. It might be an idea as well, actually, to have Grover run back. I mean, I've got all these move cards. Because what I could do, or actually I could have Grover run forward, and it could become like, you know, a bit of a meat shield, which is a delightful way of referring to it. But I could have it run forward, because then the purple one will go and try and attack that first, which might set me up nicely for the next turn, actually. So how about we do that? How about we go yeah. Let's have Grover do the leap, which is move 2 to 3 spaces, ignoring characters grappling and obstacles. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. We'll just have it run straight forward, heading for the purple one there. Cool. All right, so that's going to be Grover's activation done. And now the Prisma drones are going to do their thing for their first action. Ooh, are you going to move? There we go. Their first action of the second round. All right, so they are going to move and then try and forceful strike. So we'll do it in proper order. Yellow is off the board, so we're good. Pink will just come straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, I'm trying to work out what its closest opponent is. And looking at this, if I were to just draw a line straight down for the generator, Sunna would be closer than my hero. So I've got to say that it's going to be targeting Sunna first. All right. The blue one, 1, 2, 3, 4, is going to be heading towards Grover. And the purple one just comes straight up and does the forceful strike, hitting Grover for 2. 1 and 2. Okay, so they won't do any more cards. They are done. They are dusted. All right. Now, what can I do with my folks? I mean, I guess running Sunna up would be useful because it'll give me that little bit of extra protection. So yeah, let's make that happen. So Sunna's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I haven't got any like strike or blast. That's the word I was looking for. Because I haven't got any of those in my my current arsenal, then unfortunately I will not be able to combo much this turn. But let us see what we can do. So Sun is just going to go there, and then the Prisma drones are going to activate again with a view to be doing leaping strikes. Okay, so first off, we check for strikes. The purple one is in strike range of Grover, so that just does 1 damage, and then that's its activation done. Yoink. The pink one is going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's going to be trying to make these as much as possible. And then it will do leaping strike. So move 1. Oh, sorry, Grover is actually knocked off the board because it gets hit for 2, because it just got hit for a standard strike. So Grover is now out. And the machines, the drones, get themselves 4 points. So Grover's out. The pink one moved down. The leaping strike allows it to move 1 space, ignoring grappling, and then strike with force -1. So boom. Yoink. So that will hit for 1 on Sun, like so. And then the last one to activate is going to be the blue, which is just going to try and get up in everybody's business. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I was trying to work out, would it go here or would it go here? So if it went to this position, my hero would just be able to blast it from a distance and that'd be fine. If it goes to this position, though, it's out of strike range of everything. So we're all cool. We are good. All right, so that is their second activation done. And now I just have my hero left to do a thing. So how about... I was going to just go for the generator, but as I know I'm not going to be able to do any damage on it, how about I just do this? Move, standard move, and just race for the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if I end my activation on the center space in the normal game, the team game, the solo game, whatever, you get to draw a power. You get to draw 3 powers and you get to keep 1 of them. So I'm playing with a level 1 character at the minute. So let's grab these 3 cards. We'll flip one of them up. We'll flip all of them up, rather, and we'll keep 1 and see what we get. Now, I can only do this once per game, basically, but we'll see what we get. All right, so I have got Mirage Move. When you move, when you begin to move ungrappled, you can move through characters ignoring grappling. Pretty good. Chroma Blast. You can now blast with force +1. That's normally like really good, but I'm doing 3 damage anyway, which is not to knock out the generators, and they're the most powerful things on the board. Nudge. During a move, you may move into a space occupied by a friendly Mocon and move that Mocon 1 space ignoring grappling. Mocon can only be targeted by this effect once per activation. Now, if you've watched me play this before, you know that I am all about tanking up and just smacking the heck out of stuff. But I actually think today the Mirage Move is the best way to go. Because if I am ungrappled, I can just run through stuff. It's going to make things a lot easier. So yeah, let's take that. We'll return these 2 to the powers deck. And we shall just try and remain as ungrappled as possible, I guess. All right. They now get their final activation, where they will try to leap. Okay, so first of all, we check for strikes. The pink one will blast Sana for 2, or rather, will strike Sana for 2. Question from the chat. Ken says, powers only apply to your hero, right? You are correct. They only apply to the hero. So I can't sort of like say, hey, Sana, walk through that obstacle, walk through that wall. Walk through that character. Obstacles come later when you manage to like phase through walls and things like that. But yeah, my hero will be able to, so that'd be okay. All right. This is going to go for the nearest enemy, the nearest opponent. So I am 1, 2, 3 spaces away for it, but Sana is 2 spaces away, so it will go and move into a grapple. And it won't combo because it can't. Because it can't combo move into another move. And then the purple one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots away from Sana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots away from me. So it will target Sana as well, who is just apparently going to soak up a ton of damage on the next turn. Or rather won't, because, well, Sana's only got 1 hit point. So that's their final activation. And that is the end of the round. All right. It's okay. Things are going fine. Let's refresh everything for the end of the turn. Dials go back to their ready state. And I draw 2 more cards. So I've got a throwing strike, so I've got something I can actually combo into, which is good. And I've got a dazzling blast, which is actually pretty great. So this now goes to the drones, and they will use it first. They will take if they have the initiative token, they will always go first, which means that it will flip back to me at the start of the next round. Hey, Kira is up. You awake? Whoop. You can go back to sleep. Back to sleep is the plan, apparently. All right. So they're going to activate first. Bumph, le done. And we just check and see what happens. So let's go from the top all the way around. The pink one will activate first. Oh, sorry, I should bring the yellow one back into its position for the start of the game, start of the round. So that will go there. So pink will go first because we're doing it in this order. Pink, yellow, blue, and purple. So pink will strike Sana, take Sana off the board, which is rough, but it's fine. They're now on 8. Yellow will activate and move. Of course, I'm slap bang in the middle, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna come towards me. The blue one, well, should I stick to this in order or not? I need to make the life as difficult for me as possible, but I also need to keep it in order in my head. All right. Well, okay. Even if I activated blue first, it's only going to be able to get to here, so because it can't pass through its own character. So how about we do purple first, because I'll make it as difficult as I can. 1, 2. Oh, actually, no, I haven't done the see what action they're going for yet. Direct blast. Okay, so they're just going to straight do that. So, boom. The yellow one has to go first with direct blast. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and actually takes my hero off the board. So they're now at 14, which is rough, but it'll be fine-ish. So they're out. Oh no, that's very bad. That's very bad indeed. Because what happens if all of your characters are wiped off the board? It's a game over. It's a total party kill. If the drones manage to get rid of all of your people, then yeah, you are a lose. So this play has not gone super well. I have been beaten, vanquished, destroyed, as it were. Which kind of sucks. Sad face. So how about then, let's set it up for another one, see how we go. All right, I'll put the magical refresh button over here on my game, and we'll see how it is. Also, I will take off the brand thing just so you can see the bottom of the screen a little bit better, if that's okay with y'all. All right, we are ready to roll again, I believe. I've got a couple of different characters to play with this time. Get rid of the chat window because we don't need that. And here we are again. All right, so everything's set up in the same way. Nice and simple, nice and easy. And this time instead I've got Dorna and Grover. So Dorna's ability is during a move that Dorna performs, they can also target a friendly hero within range, and then the hero can move one space towards a rival. So actually I can get a little bit of a boost, which is pretty nice. All right, so here's Dorna. We've got Grover as well. So we're sorted. Let us do what we did before and move all of these power cards up here with a view to potentially using them shortly. We'll draw ourselves 3 cards, and I'll put them out for you to see. All right, so a focused blast, a grappled blast, and a leaping strike. Okay, that's not too shabby. And let's get into position. All right, so this time, let's try and push up the board in a bid to try and take everything down. I will spawn my hero here. I will spawn Dorna here, and Grover can go here. Because if I use Dorna first and have them move up, then it can sort of go, let's go, follow me, and drag my hero along for an extra space. Because, hey, we've seen how vital it is to have space, have movement in this game. All right, I'm going to allow them to go first, and they are going to be moving with a view to doing a leaping strike. So this one's going to be relatively straightforward for the pink. So 1, 2, 3, 4, because it wants to get on the same line as the opponents. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to get over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And the leaping strike does nothing. Zilch, nada, zero. I'll just flip that around as well, so you can have a proper view of what is going down. All right, so that's their first activation done and dusted. We are cool. Right, so let's do my plan. We'll have Dorna do a move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 3, because then we're not on these lines of attack, and we're not setting ourselves up for potentially getting whacked by the blue one coming through the center. But yeah, we will do the encourage, so our hero is going to move 1 space forward. Okay. Okay, we're okay. Things are good. Second time for the Prisma drones. Okay, so they are going to just do a barge rather than a standard move. So let's put that around to there. So they will move 1 to 2, ignoring grappling. Okay, so they'll go 1 to 2. So that's now grappling with Dorna. That'll move 2 in. That'll move 2 in. And that'll move 2 across. All right. So far, so not terrible, but you've seen how quickly it can all fall apart. Right. Now, I probably want to try and take out this, because if I don't, it's going to damage Dorna on the next turn. So let's activate Grover. Oink. And have them move 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have them move 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have them move 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, like so. And we'll use the Grappled Blast because it's a less impactful attack. So we can chain it. And because they've only got 1 hit point anyway, it will just take it off the board. So that is what we need. We just needed to wipe it and protect ourselves. But it does get us 2 points. Cool. So that'll go to the opponent's discard pile. And it is then time for their third activation. So we flip. So they're now going to try and do a direct blast, which I think is going to be achievable by, let's see, at least one of them, potentially 2. So yeah, this is going to hurt. Let's see how it goes. So I've got to make life as difficult for myself as possible. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, it could direct blast Grover. If I do blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, it could direct blast Dorna. So yeah, I think that's kind of what I have to do because that's going to be the trickiest. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it direct blasts and hits Dorna for 3. Let me grab these tokens again. Back over. So yeah, Grover is going to be saying goodnight quite shortly. The yellow one will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll blast Grover. Oh, sorry, I put them on the wrong one, didn't I? Yeah. Sorry, those ones should go onto Dorna. These next 3 should go onto... Get rid of that. These next 3 should go onto Grover. And then this will try and direct blast whatever is most advantageous. So can it get into a line of fire against me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it can. So it will always, if it can get the hero, it will go for the hero. That's the logistics behind it. So that will do 3 hits on me. So everything's taken a bit of a whack. My 2 Mocon and myself have all taken something of a direct blast. All right. So let's put that up there. And let's see what my hero can do in a bid to get some goodness back. Well, first thing I think we should do is, well, think about this. Let's think about this. Think about things. Unless I go first next time, that thing is going to blast me if it gets a blast card. Not great. But I probably should take at least one of these drones out. Yes? Yes. Yes, you should, Michael. One that's furthest away. All right, well, how about I keep it simple then? And I'll just have my hero do a blast, takes the purple drone off the board and gets us a couple of points. 1, 2, like so. Because then that sort of sets me up for having a couple more cards for the next round. And then I can make the decision if I want to go first or not. The decision being, yes, I probably want to go first in a bid to try and protect myself as much as possible. All right, cool. That is the end of the round then. Let's reset all of our dials. Oh, why did I do that? There we go. Dunk, dunk, dunk. All done. We'll grab ourselves a couple more cards. Okay, a sprint, very useful. Essentially use that sprint to get all the way up there and take out that generator, which would be very nice indeed. So they will come back in. Pink comes back up to here. Purple comes back to here. And now I've got to make the call. I could go first. And doing so would be bad because it's going to potentially knock out both of my Mocon, which I don't want. However, if I go first and go 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 5, 6 with my sprint, and then I use one of my blast cards, it's not going to take out the generator. It's going to take out the Prisma drone instead. So I don't want to do that again. Welcome back, Jos. Thanks for coming back on. So this is going to seem really odd, but I think I need to lure that thing off first so I can go up and destroy the generator it's on. I really don't like potentially giving up points to these, but we'll see how it is. Let's see what card they get. We'll activate them, and we'll see what appears. So they move. I still keep the advantage, I guess, so that'll be okay. Okay. Flip. Direct strike. Okay, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of pain coming on here. All right, so we'll move the pink one first from the top. So it will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yellow will move. Go down 1. Direct strike takes Grover off the board and gets him an immediate 4 points. Yoink, like so. Blue, bump, bump, direct strike. Taking Dorna off the board for another 4. Like so. And then the purple one will just move 1, 2, 3, 4. By the way, folks, if you're watching and you sort of like see a more difficult way for the drones to come at me, then give me a shout because I need to learn. Solo mode is not straightforward. Solo mode is not easy. So I think it's time to see what we can do about this generator up here. Now, what I'd like to do is try and get up here, smash this generator, which I can definitely do by using the sprint and a blast card. But is there anything I can do to extend my run, essentially? Because I'm going to have to get rid of cards at the end of the round if I don't use them. So what I could do with my hero is have them come running up 1, 2, 3, 4. I could then leaping strike, which would take it out, combo into the sprint, and then do a blast from a distance. That sounds good to me. Yeah. I've worked out some sort of level of strategy. What the heck? All right, so I will move 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is the thing to do. I will leaping strike. No, I will not leaping strike because that ends my thing. Oh, Yoss says the 2 generators, one at pink and one at purple, need to be 1 space closer to you. Oh, like here and here? I think I remember Rory saying something about that. Yeah. Okay, I'll take it. It'll make my life a little bit easier. So I made the mistake yesterday when we were playing the team game. I played Leaping Strike and thought I was super intelligent and clever. I should not play Leaping Strike because that will end my turn for my hero. So what I need to do instead is play one of these blasts. So let's play a blast. Actually, I think this is the way to do it. I will play the blast, but I will not take out the pink one. Because remember, when I destroy the generator, it destroys the accompanying drone if it's on the board. So let's blast the blue one instead. Take that off the board. Track that. And then let's run that into a sprint. And I don't want to get into this space or this space here, so I've got to run around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be cool there, because then I can go into the focused blast, which is just like, you know, it's a regular blast. And that'll do 3 damage on this generator. So we've actually done something intelligent for once. How very rare. So yeah, cool. That's good. I like that. We're already doing better than we did on the first attempt. So that's cool. So the pink generator, the pink drone rather, comes off. That's out of here temporarily until the next round. So we don't have a lot to handle, which is cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, the only way that this could go super badly is if I get wiped here, because I've only got 3 damage on me, and so I can only take 3 more hits. So I'm hoping that we don't get like a blast, because if we get a blast, oh no, I'll still survive because they can only do 2 damage on me. They'll be okay. They'll be fine. Right. So time for the next activation of the drones. Here we go. All right, so they're going to sprint. I'm okay-ish with that. This will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because there's only me, there's only my hero on the board if we have a look at it like so. This is not going to be so good. It will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it will grapple. So that's going to do a strike on the next turn, which I'm not a fan of. I mean, it'll do 2 damage, but we'll see. We'll see what goes on. But hey, at least I haven't been whacked quite yet. Ken says, never say that. Never say what? What have I said this time? Probably something daft involving the phrase, hey, I might do okay here. Yeah, never do. All right, so let's get things back on the board. Let's bring Donna in first. And tell you what, while they are being kept busy up here with my hero, let's see if I can get Donna over here and start doing some stuff. Well, Donna and Grover, to be honest. So let's just do a basic move. Oh, apparently I should never say I'm good unless happens. Yeah, because 99% of the time it does happen, so that's not so great. So we're going to have Donna move up and try and get into position on the next turn to try and take out generators. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's then do the Prisma drones next thing. So they are going to be trying to do focus blasts. All right. So first of all, the yellow one will take my hero for 2, which is not superb. No, computer. I would like to not restart my computer. Thank you very much. Install those updates tonight. Thank you so much. All right. So the yellow one just does a basic strike and hits my hero for 2. Still standing, but bloodied. The purple will move into position, bump, bump, do a focus blast, and take my hero off the board. Getting them 6 big points, but refreshing me, getting me back to 0. Cool. Now, he says. Oh, by the way, note that is not a total party kill because I've got Donna on the board, so we're all cool. Aaron has joined us in the chat. Hi, Aaron. We miss you. Yeah, saying stuff like that is how I jinx myself. Yoss is suggesting spawn from... Oh, yeah, I can spawn from wiped generators, can't I think? Folks in the chat can remind me about that. That would be cool. But I think if I have wiped out a generator, I can bring characters in from that space, which might be an idea. We shall see. They will generate, they will go again. So let's see what they're going to be trying to do. So they're going to sprint again. God, they've got a lot of sprint cards. So the nearest and only, in fact, opponent is Dorna down here. So they're going to head for Dorna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So yeah, Yoss has confirmed in the chat I can spawn from destroyed generators. So shall we spawn from here? I mean, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, why not? That makes sense. Let's have Grover spawn there and just do a basic move. Or do I want Dorna to, oh sorry, Grover to come up and smash this yellow one into pieces? Because smashing it into pieces is going to bring it back up to here, and that's pretty good. Excuse me. I like smashing things. Yeah, let's have Grover move. 1, 2. And then we'll do the leaping strike, moving there, which will be enough to take the yellow one off. Like so. Oh, I need to take tokens, don't I? And put them on the generator. Just to track that I've actually done stuff, you know? Could be useful. So 1 generator down. All right. Okay. So everything has done a thing, and it's now time for the next turn. That goes there. Keep my stuff. They've done their third generation. They've done their third activation. That's the one I'm looking for already, because it was that big sprint vibe. And we'll get some more cards. All right, flip. All right, get a weave. I wouldn't mind another attack, actually, if that's okay, card deck. Thank you. How very kind. A blast would have been nicer, but I'll take what I can get. Right. They will spawn back in. Pink will spawn. Well, pink can't spawn on its own generator because it's gone. So yellow will spawn on its generator up here. Blue will spawn on its generator here. And then pink will spawn on its closest nearest one, which is the only available one, which is that. All right, looking at what we've got, is it safe for me to let the drones go first? I mean, it's safe for me as a hero character, but is it safe for me to just let them go for it? Is it possible that as a character, my hero could smash this? Or is it possible that they could go here? Hang on, let's check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaping would not be enough to take out that. All right, so it's unlikely that we're going to get anything knocked this turn unless we let them go first. So come at me, bros. Let's see how you do. This could be highly dangerous. We'll see how it goes. Let's see what card they get. A dual blast. All right, that is not what I wanted to see. Okay, so nothing's within strike range, so nothing's going to hit. Apparently, Aaron says, go for it, no consequences. Well, it is only training after all, isn't it? So we'll see how it is. All right, so let's do the yellow and the blue first. They're just going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue will move towards 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Purple, 1, 2, and dual blast on Grover for 2, which I don't like to see, but that's fine. And then pink would go 1, 2, 3, and dual blast on Dorna. 1, 2, because it's wanting to move into position and also try and grapple. Grapple as much as it can. Apparently, I should say, fate, I tempt thee. From hell's heart, I stab at thee. The only time you'll see Prisma Arena and Shakespeare, question mark? We'll see. All right, so they have done their first activation. We, like Elton John, are still standing. So, what can I do? What can I do? What can I, as a hero, do? Well, we've now moved this one off the board, which is fantastic. What I could do is have my hero come in, spawn here, go 1, 2, 3, 4, do the leap and strike, then do a weave and smash this thing into obliteration. Fantastic. However, if the next card that comes off of the deck for the drones is a blast or a strike, then these two are going to get wiped out. And we don't want that. So I think what I need to do is play vaguely safely. In other words, I need to smash things. So how about Dorna? It wasn't from Elsa. It wasn't Shakespeare. It's Moby Dick. There you go. So let's have a bit of that. Towards thee I roll, thou all destroyed, but I'm conquering whale. To the last I grapple with thee. From hell's heart I stab at thee. For hate's sake I spit my last breath at thee. Sink all coffins and all hearses to one common pool. And since neither can be mine, let me then tow to pieces while still chasing thee, though tied to thee, thou damned whale. I mean, it's pretty evocative and powerful, isn't it? I like it. It's also responsible for one of the best metal songs ever, Blood and Thunder by Mastodon. So yeah. All right, this is what we're going to do. Dorna is going to go on an absolute tear. It's rampage time. So Dorna is going to kick off by blasting. So we have to do it in this order specifically. It's going to start by blasting the pink drone off the board. Yoink, like so. Gets us the points. All good. We then have to do a weave. So let's make that happen. Move 1 to 4 spaces, ignoring grappling. Yoink. We need to move 1 space because then we're going to go into the leaping strike, moving 1 space and striking with force -1, but it's enough to take the drones out because they've only got 1 hit. And now we have a nice clean board. No one's going to die this round, hopefully. You'll see. All right, that's what I needed to do. That was good. That we like. So that was our first activation. Now it's time for their second activation, and I'm thinking my team are pretty good. Let's see what card comes off the stack, and we'll go from there for the next activation for the drones. All right, throwing strike. That is actually perfect because they are not going to be able to get anywhere near us to do a throwing strike. So the yellow one is closest to Grover, so they are going to try and target them. 1, 2, 3, 4. The blue one I actually think it's closest to Grover as well. Hang on, let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's my choice. I'd say they would probably try and split the difference. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 4, rather, because then it's online for doing a blast if it needs to. All right. Cool. Cool. The rampage tactic might vaguely paid off. We shall see. I was going to say, did I draw cards at the start of the round? Yeah, I did, but I didn't. I used 2 of them for Dorna's Extravaganza. All right, so we're going to need to flip this deck, and we're going to need to shuffle this deck. Move. Here we go. So that is now the new draw pile for the monsters. Monsters? What am I about? Monsters. Oh, Yoss is doing pulled pork in the chat. Let me check my pulled pork back in a minute. Nice. Oh, Erin, as you're in the chat, I was going to message you, but I can just let you know that your Summer Games Done Quick stuff has arrived. So I will ship that out to you shortly. Let us know if there's anything else you want sent over from this side of the Atlantic. You do like it when like Twitch is like your own personal message service and just saves you a text message. All right. Grover is here, has a thing to do. Now, I'm not going to be able to run my hero all the way across the top again. I know that was the plan, but we shall see. Not entirely sure what the logistics is about sending Jin through the post, but I will investigate and see what I can sort out for you. Right. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? I think my hero should blast the yellow again. Or Grover should blast. Should strike the yellow one off the board again. It's not perfect. I mean, I could bring my hero in, and they could go 1, 2, 3. I mean, if I'm going to be using the card anyway, then I could go, yeah, as long as they get a blast on the next turn, then I'd be all right. All right, let's make it happen. Bring the hero back in, because at least they're there on site, which is cool. We'll have the hero move 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have them do the forceful strike, taking the yellow drone off the board. All right. I don't know if that was the right move. It felt like I needed to do it, but it did not feel, didn't feel good, y'all. Did not feel good. All right, so that's my second activation time now for the drone's third and final activation of the round. There's only one of them left, and it's that blue one. So, have I effed this up massively? Let's see what card we get, shall we? Oh, did I shuffle them? I have no idea. I feel like I should shuffle them again. All right. Please be a move. A move would be really good. Because if not, Dorna's out of here. Dorna's out of here. All right, so the blue one will immediately do a blast because it's within range. That is enough to do 2 damage, like so. Bouncing Dorna off the board. Oh, no, it's not the end of the game, though. That's okay. Because they need to get to 20 and they're only at 18. Oh, all right, we survived. Like Beyonce Knowles, I'm a survivor. I ain't going to give up. I ain't going to stop. I'm going to work harder. Cool. All right, that's good. That's actually all right. It's freaking close, but we'll see how it goes. As we now get to Grover, who will run to the center of the board, question mark? I mean, I think Grover should run away personally, but that's me. All right, Grover, just run. Just run like the wind. 1, 2, 3. Reasons to watch this stream: games, literature quotes, karaoke. The list just keeps on going. I haven't sung anything yet. I don't do Twitch sings. Apparently that is a thing. I have not seen it, but I should maybe check it out. Regale you all with my beautiful voices. Voices? Multiple voices? I have one voice, Michael. Good Lord. Although Erin has heard me do karaoke. It was the poshest version of Uptown Funk you ever did hear in your life, which Erin can celebrate in the chat. All right. Let us reset. Yoss has returned. I can happily report to you, Yoss, that I have survived. I am not dead yet. Close, but not dead yet. Probably this round. All right, let's bring these things back on board. Purple will go to its own spot. Pink is destroyed. Yellow will go there. Pink will go to there. Cool. I need some cards. 2 cards, as a matter of fact. So I've got a leap and I've got a forceful strike. Okay. It's a thing. Ooh. Let me see if I can pick up this whole deck. That'll be good. Give it a shuffle. And let's see what we can do. There you go. See, proof. Proof from an eyewitness. It was posh and cultured. Up, down, funk you up. Up, down, funk you up. Say what? All right. I think I need to let them go first again because I need to get this thing off of here. I need to clear these spaces out. Now, it doesn't mean that everything's just going to come up this end of the board, which ain't superb, but we shall see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's I'm not even going to be close enough to attack. Oh, no. Okay, right. We're going to be all right, folks. We're going to be okay. Let's see what card they get. Okay, Focus Blast. All right. So these things are going to start chasing us down. This is going to move into range to do a blast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, because it wants to come and get me. And then it will do attack. So it will attack me for 2. 1 and 2. This one will move just across. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will move 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one will move 1, 2, 3, 4, following its lovely flight paths. All right. I think this turn would be a good idea. Sorry, I had them activate already. This turn would be good. God, it's gone really dark in here. Hang on, I'm going to switch on the light because then you'll see my beautiful face yet more. Thank you. All right. Here we go. That's better, isn't it? Better is a very strong word. Okay. So I can actually take these 2 down off the board and it will get me a little bit closer, which would set me up for the next round, assuming I survive. So I believe it is hero time. Or could it possibly be? Now I was going to say, could it possibly be Grover time? But no, because I need to start off with an attack. I need to get my hero here. Zoom in on the action. I need to get my hero here to smash this yellow one, do the leap move, and then smash this pink one, getting them off the board. So that, my dear friends, is exactly what is going to happen. My hero will activate with a blast, taking the yellow one out of here. Gets me up to that. We will then do the leap. 1, 2, 3. And there's a reason I want to be there, because I can just blast that on my next turn, but I need to be in range for doing the strike, which will take the pink one off the board as well. Okay, we're doing all right, doing okay. We're alive. The fact that I'm alive is a miracle. I'm still here at the end of the day. See, it's very cultured in here today. We're talking musicals, talking Beyonce. It's all good. All right, Prisma drones. They are back, and they are, if they can truly feel emotion, unhappy. All right, so distance-wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so it's going to go for the most valuable target, which would be me. Oh, I've got to see what they're going to do first. That'd be a useful thing, wouldn't it? All right, so they're going to do a grappled blast. So can they move into a blast, into a grapple? Actually, I don't think they can do. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that attack is not going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's right behind its little blue buddy, so that's definitely not going to happen. We've managed to get away with it again, folks, inexplicably. Really wish I had a blast card, but I do not, my friends. I do not. All right. Is it an idea to bring Dorna into the fray? Yes, it is. If I put Dorna here, and then I have them sort of like run 1, 2, 3, 4, the purple one will come down here, or will try to anyway. So let's make that happen. Because yeah, I don't want Grover getting hit quite yet. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's rewind this a little bit. How about we just get Grover out of the way? We can spawn them up there. So yeah, let's just run Grover up the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, stay there, be safe. All right. A question from the chat. Ken has asked, speaking of culture, how do you feel about yogurt? I am a fan. I like it. I like a fruity yogurt. You'll notice that I pronounce it the correct way as opposed to yogurt. But yeah, I'm a fan. I like it. It's good stuff. Nice on a meringue with some fruit. Let's see what they get to do. What is the best flavor of yogurt, though? I mean, I like blueberry. I like strawberry. Any berry one is generally pretty good. Oh, that is ideal. That is exactly what we wanted, actually. Yeah, I mean, we are going to be in a grapple, but they're not going to be able to attack us, so that's cool. All right, let's make that happen. Get up there, you. Yeah, berries, all good. Banana, gross. Toffee yogurt we have over here. Nah, it was a big thing when I was a kid, but no, gross. Yeah, berries, you know. Even normal plain yogurt's nice, actually, if you're feeling grown up. I'm going to spawn Dorna up here and just have them do a move. 1, 2, stay there, because magic's going to happen. 24 karat magic. Yeah, magic carrots. All right. You know it's bad when the host makes themselves laugh. But there is a amazing comedy duo called Frisky and Manish who do like music-based comedy, which a lot of people don't like, but I really, really like it because it's very much pop music based, and they're super funny, they're super great. And they did a version of 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars, but it was about magic carrots. So yeah, it was very weird. Go look at the video on YouTube. It's super fun times. What am I talking about? Magic carrots, apparently. All right, let's get some more cards. A leaping strike and a barge. All right, we'll bring these two back in. Yellow spawns to there. Pink spawns to its next available, so there. So we're kind of in the thick of things, but we'll see how things go. All right. Now, the question I will always ask at the start of the round, do I want them to go first or do I want me to go first? Well, if I let them go first, they are going to kill my hero, get 6 points and boom. So I have to go first. And let's make that happen by flipping that little token. And let's just do a strike. Let's just do a strike. Wiping out this one, the blue one. And then we can do a barge. So I should rotate my dial. So we'll do a barge. So barge is move 1 or 2 spaces, ignoring grappling. You may move an adjacent character, ignoring grappling, either before or after you move. So what I can do is send that thing out of the way. And go here and do the... Let's rewind that. Do I want to do the leaping strike? Do you know what I'll do? I'll do the move because I can move into that spot there, and then I can do the leaping strike, which will get me to there and do the damage on the yellow drone. So that sets me up for the next round, but puts me in inordinate amounts of danger. But what is life without thrill and excitement, my friends? Well, we're about to find out when Dorna is going to get the hex smashed out of them, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, the R drone is off the board. We are good to go, potentially. I think that might have boned me, but we'll see how it is. Cards. Life is not superb. All right, so they are now going to activate. Let's see what happens. Their card is Weave, so I get away with it. So they're going to go for the most valuable target. 1, 2, 3, move into grapple position. And that will move to there. Yeah, I think I'm dead next turn regardless, because I got no more cards. So, and because that moved, I can't blast with Dorna from a distance. So yeah, I think we're boned. So let's move, unless like the next card is another move card, and then the card after that is another move card, which is possible. Probability says unlikely, but it's possible. So let's have Grover run up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll have the drones do their second activation. Pray that it's blue, y'all. 1, 2, 3. It is not. So they activate regardless. Strike, strike. My hero gets hit for 4. Count them. 4 big hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off the board, and they get to 24. Boom. I am defeated, beaten, and wrecked. Sad face. So yeah, solo mode is a challenge. It is tough. It is rough. It is hurly-burly, but it is fun. You know, I'm still learning, and it's good times. I like it. Thank you for joining me. It is much appreciated. If you're joining us live on twitch.tv/wearehubgames, then lovely, wonderful, thank you. If you're joining us on the repeat, either on Twitch or on youtube.com/wearehubgames, then that is also very, very lovely of you indeed. Let me go back big screen for a second so we can do the wrap up for the show, like so. So we'll click that. We'll click not that one because Spiel is over. Go away. We want that one. That'll do. Spiel is over. Go away. We want that one. There you go, sorted. Actually, no, I want this one. Minimum and socials. Actually, I kind of want something in the top left corner and then the socials in the bottom right. But hey, I'll speak to Winnie about that and get sorted out in the office. So yeah, anyway, done. Today's show. It is a complete. Thank you so much indeed for joining us. It is much appreciated. I know I've already said that, but you know, I mean it. You can see down there in the bottom corner all of our socials. Everything across the board is at We Are Hub Games. So facebook.com/wearehubgames. Done. From a personal point of view, don't forget you can join me tomorrow, 11:30 UK time, which I believe now is, at least for the next week, 4 hours behind on the East Coast. So that'll be 7:30 Eastern Standard Time in the States. It is still 12:30 if you're in Central Europe, though. Where you can catch me, twitch.tv/idlemichael. That is my thing. As you can see, it's up there on the board as well. Cracking. So yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit more work tomorrow on Project Pyramid, our current game maker project. I also, over the weekend, designed another little game, which I might start throwing up tomorrow as well. We'll see. We'll see. It was a fun little thought exercise that I pulled together. But it's definitely a fun game about criminals splitting the loot after a big heist. Sort of like If Cash and Guns, but no guns. It's just called Cash. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, it's called The Split at the minute. I've got some stuff up there about it. All right. Anyway, I'll start up sharp now because I'm just talking like a fool. Hub Games will be back on Wednesday night for another Hub Games Hangout. I'm not sure who our guests are yet. I think they're sorted out, but we'll confirm that in the next few hours or so. Then, of course, we'll be back on Friday again for the Prisma Arena battle between me and Rory, where I actually am level 4. So here's my little character. This is what they're going to look like on the playing field. Looking good, ready to smash things. All right, I'm going to go get another cup of tea. Have a lovely rest of your day, regardless of where you are and what you're up to. I miss you all, love you all, and we'll see you soon.